Oh, nothing's open. Whoops. Skill issue. I don't think I have the button to go back to that, but let me turn this down. What is up, gamers, goons, goblins? It is time we actually scale for real, for real. Let me dismiss all this shit. The big thing I want to check is that if we spend basically everything we have available to us, will this Sneasler be faster than everything else left in this gym? Is that a trick room? God fucking bless, it's a trick room set. I bet we probably end up like fake out shenanigans here. We can worry about this fight, but I mean, them being faster, trick room is something we could manipulate. Fling. Okay, we're faster. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine there's anything that is just like ridiculously, insanely faster than a 4 candy up speed nature Sneasler, right? Yeah. Well, I guess this goddamn fucking Crobat. But then is our Electrode faster than that? Of course it's not. It is inner focus, so we couldn't flinch it. What does it lead with? Interesting. Okay, we're faster than everything except that Crobat. Yeah. We'd be faster than everything except that Crobat. So I think I'm down to just like invest it to make the fight safe. Because we spent too much damn time on this fight, and I think there's some merit to be said about just like making sure we win the fight and moving forward from there. You know, Jaffiel? Let me write down what we need to investigate this. Jolly, Sneasler, and 4 rare candies. Well, I mean, it's only really 1 candy being invested because we're already going to invest this anyways. So it's not, I shouldn't feel bad, or is this the way I'm going to cope myself that spending the resource on this isn't that bad. So let's see, turn 1. I was already thinking this out in my head. Now that we see that we can do it, it would be turn 1. So is there any merit to going double fake out turn 1 and then, well, it depends on the move that we need to bait for Blaziken is Focus Blast. And I assume Kecleon would bait that. Yeah. Well, this is juiced Kecleon. Let me reset everything. I don't know what else I tried juicing. So let's reset this all to... Nope. Let's reset this all to not juiced Pokemon to make sure we don't, like, accidentally fuck ourselves. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have the only one we'd want to keep is the Sneasler. So I'm going to import, export, and import the Sneasler. So, yeah, because that's like jacked Kecleon. Because if jacked Kecleon, Kecleon would not always bait fast skill. So that is a no-go on that. And they would bait Hurricane. Okay, so we just want to do a swap, which is totally fine. I think the plan here is clean out the right side and then take care of the left. So that means turn 1 we are going Poison Jab with Sneasler. Sneasler jabs Sylveon. Yeah, so we'd Poison Jab Sylveon, we'd faster, we'd not be betting fast kill, we'd be slow kill. No, everyone would be seeing that, but they would want to fast kill whatever we have over here with Focus Blast. Who's going to bait this at full health? Surely this doesn't become the problem now. Surely we have somebody. Cool, Dreadnought. Dreadnought, who we could actually sit only Dreadnought. That'd be incredibly funny if we literally just have one option. And it's this. Oh, okay, I guess Lucario can do it as well. Okay, but we have Sneasler with all their resources. I'm gonna take. Okay, I'm gonna take this item off just to see what we need. If we need anything to pick up these ranges. Even at 89, we still need that to pick it up. Well, I mean, we're probably investing more scales in this anyway. Also, I'm gonna stop my dryer. Maybe an outfit change too. The sleeves on that were annoying me a little bit. I think I'm just still nervous about this goddamn fight that will never, ever, ever end. Hopefully us spending all this shit on it will be the final thing that just breaks us through and we'll be GG easy on it. Okay, so we're going to outspeed KO Sylveon. We probably are going to need at least Muscle Band, so we'll go back to putting Muscle Band on this. That's crazy that we still can't pick it up so higher level. Just shows how much damage Sylveon can take. Then we're going to say Dreadnought, who is going to be under-leveled. Dread 81 with item doesn't matter right now. Is going to be seen dead to a fast KO. Well, I guess the question is... So maybe it's Iron Ball Dreadnought? Well, actually, no, Dreadnought can't do it either. Is Lucario dead too? Don't tell me. Don't tell me after all that, if we invest all of this, we still are fucked by a Protect. What a munch. How you doing, big dog? I would not be able to believe it if there's really... Hopefully there's at least someone with Iron Ball who's dead to Focus Blast. I would swear to God. Oh my God, no way, no way, no way. And we need to bait a specific move. Or I guess we could just bait the Protect from the jump, but then that makes this like the next turn harder. Feel me? Avalok's baiting random between those. Is there anyone who baits just Focus Blast and is dead to Hyper Voice? They bait it, but they are not going to see a kill. I absolutely cannot believe the stupidity of this game. This is absolute insanity mode. Well, I guess we don't get a choice then. Or I mean, we could swap additional mods. because what we want is, what is Sneasler as themselves? Sneasler as themselves baits in... We probably go like Poison Jab knockoff to kill this in 2. Sneasler as themselves on that side would bait in Slower and Okos, would bait in Metagross, which I think we probably want him first just because it's a little bit sketchier of him on. Well, I don't know, because we want to... We'd probably end up killing it with close combat, right? So the last thing we would want to kill is this. So, but baiting in Drifloon I know is such a hard thing to do. Because us hitting CC just makes this a pain. Unless there's a world where Black Glasses doesn't get there. Does Lorb? That doesn't even get there. I swear to God, this game sucks. Where have I seen this fight before? Tamori. It is. This fight is giving me nightmares. This is us investing 3 scales and 4 candies into the Sneasler and trying to prep this fight, and it's still hard. I am believing more and more with all the time this fight takes that the creator thinks this is the hardest fight in the game. I definitely see why. I mean, as long as we can get... Because the idea was to get Blaziken in here. I mean, we could still do the thing where Blaziken comes in next and has Charcoal and baits a... Or... Unless we'd want to, like, chip Noivern. Well, I mean, turn 1 is always going to be Poison Jab killing Sylveon. Then the next question becomes, like, how do we want to arrange the rest of the fight? Because there are other... I can't imagine there's anyone else who's showing fast Oko on Metagross. Unless... Wait, why don't we just try to bring in Drifloon before that and then... Or I guess we could... What if we chip... We could chip Noivern on turn 1 with Fake Out. No, we'd have to double Fake Out that way. Thanks, Noel. I wonder... Maybe we lead... Yeah. Noel, the current plan is that we invest... 3 scales and 4 candies in the Sneasler. My cope is that it's only really 1 candy because we're already going to invest 3 for Tate and Liza. But even with that, it's still... Yeah, even with that, the fight still looks difficult. Which, it blows my mind. Yeah. So if we lead... What if we go, like, double Fake Out, right? Yeah, that's what... It's really going to come right down to the wire with resources. Yeah. We're going to have to hope we get Enamorous on our first couple of roamers. It's really going to be real tight. And we're going to have to hope our Urshifu doesn't require an insane amount of scale investment. Yeah, exactly. That's what my mindset is. And we've given this fight so much time. The max it can require is 6. Oh, so I guess it's like changing nature, up speed, up attack, something else. Why is it running ads? I just ran the ads, you son of a bitch. Stupid ads. And how much do we want for item locations? How many scales do we want for to make it perfect, which is a necessity? But we probably, unless if we hit a bad nature, we probably want 3. Yeah. What do we have left? 15. I mean, that's still a decent amount of scales to have left. Candies. I think the dream of having, I still don't know how to get this logo of one, but the dream of having every single one for the Elite Four is probably gone. I wrote over this, great. Because we're expecting to use 4. 15 is basically all Elite Four scales. Ugh. Well, I guess that's true too, that like probably what we're going to start spending on, what we would be spending on these are Elite Four scales. Like, if we need to change Urshifu or Metachan or our Roamer, like, all those investments are probably we're going to make in this last section of the game already. Copium. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can order this so we, like... If we double fake out turn 1, nah, but then I don't think then Kekdon isn't dead to fast kill from Hyper Voice still after a turn of Toxic. Yeah, exactly. And like I was saying, there's no one else who like outspeeds and one-taps this Metagross besides Blaziken with Overheat. We have mons who kill it, but I wish we could find a way to safely get Blaziken in here, right? Well, Exploded. Damn, you can't even recover your hard drive or anything? That sucks. I'm always tempted to like set up a more consistent way or consistent reason of backing up my runs to make sure I don't lose anything, because that'd be heartbreaking. Because we do make this embed. Now we're just kind of jammed on move slots here. We can't learn any of these. Besides, Poison Jab's the only move we can learn back for free, right? If we could learn any of these other ones back for free, this would rule. But that's kind of the nature of this shit. Because we could get Ice Punch. We would need someone else who one-shots Sylveon, which is the whole reason we're in this debacle, is because no one else does that. Because we could just have Sneasler outspeed and one-shot this with Ice Jab. Ice Punch. But then nothing happens. Nothing ever happens. Stupid only having 4 move slots. And you'd always beat Hurricane. There's no way to kill this guy. Yeah, it's so ridiculous that we have no one who baits Focus Blast and is dead to Hyper Voice. An enormous amount of pain. Just checking one more time for my copium levels. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't think I'm too broken up after thinking about it, about the scale things. I'm just, now this is more just like I wish there was a way to, because getting Blaziken in, I mean, maybe we can get Blaziken in after killing Drifloon. Is there going to be anyone who baits Silverwind? Or maybe we could do Focus Blast later here, where we have a mon who takes like Hurricane coming in. Then after that bit of chip baits Focus Blast, and then we're outspeeding and killing this guy. We can probably find a way to get Blaziken in here, but I do think turn 1 we kill Sylveon. Then do we have anyone who baits in? Sneasler, if we go with that, Sneasler is going to bait in. Oh, actually, can we bait a Zen Headbutt? Sneasler is going to bait in Metagross. So if we have a mon who baited like a slow Zen Headbutt, we could also kind of fuck with that. We need someone who takes the least amount of damage from Noivern. Well, that's not exactly what we want. We want someone who takes so few damage from Noivern and also is dead to another move. Oh. My headphones are dying. I'm going to have to break out the hardwired in headphones. Guess maybe something like Donphan? The old Donphan Ice Shard that we were looking into previously, maybe. Could be a part of the way we take this. For the turn we eventually... Well, how many moves... Well, that's a question. That would be like 4 to make this guaranteed. You need... Noivern would have to hit 4 moves to get the Life Orb chip, which is a damn bit of a lot. If this was just a little bit higher, we'd be in business. I mean, maybe with the Life Orb we get... Did we get 3? But that would also have to line up with the turn. At least we've done so much work on this fight that we know kind of where we're going, right? I feel like we have a million mons to bait Hurricane. Okay. Primo candidates for... I mean, yeah, we're going to be baiting Hurricane. Yeah, because the mons who bait Focus Blast are not dead to this. Okay, well, I guess we could see what mons we are capable of doing this. Who can die to... I mean, a lot of these probably with an Iron Ball can die to Hyper Voice. Okay. I think we have 1,000,001 mons. So let's worry about what we want to come in. Anyone who's dead to a specific move for Metagross. I don't think we can trick with you. I don't think you can take any move from this guy. Well, yeah, we're not expecting this person to swing. I don't think. Boy, I wish we could kill Sylveon with something else. Yeah, we're not expecting this mon to swing. And they'd be baiting slow kill, so something would have to... We'd want to see something that baits a fast kill for Metagross. Yeah, we're looking for specific baits from this guy. I don't think Barraskewda's going to be taking a lot of fun, exceptional amounts of chip. Beware baits absolutely nothing from this guy, which is cool. Would that bait this guy in instead? I mean... I wonder if we can give, like, Beware, like, Fire Punch or something. But I assume you don't really love taking... Yeah, you don't really love taking either of these moves. Baiting Zen Headbutt's kind of nice. Yeah, baiting Zen Headbutt is a good gateway to... It's still the clock that Noivern puts us on, that we need the... I mean, 2 Poison Japs kill it? After Life Orb Chip? Okay, so I guess it's not really... It maybe the plan is... Especially that would probably give us a way to get Blaziken in against this Metagross. The plan probably is like kill Sylveon turn 1, chip chip Noivern turn 2, then kill Noivern turn 3 as we make a swap on something that is like super immune to Metagross, and then that hopefully also baits in a fast kill from one of these other guys. Well, yeah, if they can bait in, if we're able to see that coming, then we would go... Yeah, we'd ideally want it to be Gardevoir. Or we can figure out once we get there. But yeah, I think that's a good, like, turn 1, Sneasler, KO, Sylveon. Turn 2, Sneasler, Chips, Noivern. Turn 3, Sneasler, KOs, Noivern. And then hopefully that turn we're setting up something where it's like, yes, it's like Hydreigon coming in. We could even do like that slow U-turn. Well, it wouldn't even have to be a slow U-turn. Like if we could see Kill with Dark Pulse. That'd be nice too, because the weakness probably, it would do the damage before the weakness probably procs. And I don't think this guy's scared of anyone on, well, a little bit scared of that guy. Yeah. Regardless. Yeah, so we're looking for Mons that are dead to specific moves from Metagross after taking Undetermined Noivern Chip. So, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt. The Lucario seems like a nice... Take way too much from Hurricane, gotcha. It's like you could take a Hurricane and... Ooh, can you, with Fire Blast, show a KO here? Nah, only show a 2-hit KO. But no, we need something that shows a fast kill, right? Because if we're seeing slow kills, hell yeah. The old hand on the ear listening in class, we'd love to see it. Yeah, we can't ever let Metagross see slow kills. Metagross always has to see fast kills. Or we are cooked. Who's that? Who's looking like a good candidate for Zen Headbutt? Does Gyarados at 85 guaranteed bait? Because I paid, I didn't contribute. Yeah, some days you just need the, just want to take the chill day. I guess the sketchy thing here becomes, well, I guess for pre-stat, no, we can't pre-stat is because it's a gym. Even if we take a Hurricane, we'd need to be dead to something else. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like more with adult classes, I imagine they're like, hey, you're paying the fucking money. If you want to goof off, go ahead. Exactly. Exactly. If I am Don fan, I take a Hurricane, not dead the crit. If I go Citrus, and I take a Hurricane, Mineral Hurricane. Hurricane is 199. 256. 259 minus 199 is 60. We heal 64. So 124. 124 is where we'd be at. We'd be dead to random move. I mean, that's something we could probably go to like Gyarados on, right? And at that health, we would be dead to... Wouldn't be guaranteed dead to anything. We need something that takes more damage. Or, I mean, if we just go... Random move, John. Are you... Nah, Meteor Mash is just far too much to this guy. I think the end of this chain, we do want it to be a Zen Headbutt into Hydreigon. Especially because Hydreigon doesn't like taking the Noivern moves. Or, I mean, yeah, if it's a Meteor Mash on that turn, then we'd be baiting Bullet Punches over here. Maybe that's where we want to end up, where it's like on turn 4, where Blaziken's taking a Bullet Punch. Blaziken takes a Bullet Punch, and actually, how does Blaziken feel about these guys? Yeah, maybe Blaziken's taking a Bullet Punch from Metagross as it overheats. It'd be awesome if there's a way where we could... Actually, I think I'm asking for too much to get that set up. Let's just keep on going down this way, see what we can get for turn 1. Even though double battles just suck because you have to plan like 40 moves out. You could take a Hurricane and be dead to... Hurricane always be dead to Focus Blast. You dead to something over here. Ooh. What about same idea, different execution? Kind of like this. Where Hisuian Arcanine's going to... we're going to bait in this guy, and then Hisuian Arcanine with Charcoal themselves would be showing fast kill against Metagross. So Metagross would always Bullet Punch here, which we could go into... Oh, wait, is that also baiting Focus Blast? Oh my god, wait. That's so huge. So we make our first swap into Arcanine, who takes the Hurricane, then's baiting Focus Blast. Sneasler is going to be across from Sylveon, so they'll be baiting in Metagross, who Arcanine with a Charcoal will be showing fast kill on Metagross, so Metagross is going to be forced to Bullet Punch because they think they're going to die, which lets us, and would be baiting fast kill from Focus Blast over here, so Arcanine could just be like, I'm going to head out. This guy takes, well, I guess the question becomes, can they take Focus Blast plus Bullet Punch? Oh, they absolutely can. Yeah, they could take double crit on that. And then it's the same thing this turn, where I guess what the question becomes, I guess probably Wise Glasses gets us here. If Blaziken can take Focus Blast, Oh, but then no, we don't have to worry about. I guess we can worry about Hurricane missing. Fuck, what if Hurricane misses? Now we're worried if they don't hit their moves. Fuck me. If we pre-poison Arcanine, are they still always dead to Focus Blast? That's probably true. Poison is 1/8. So 282. Maybe it's not like always dead, but maybe it helps the ranges. 282 minus 35. 247. Not always. What's the odds that Hurricane misses? How fucked are we? It's 80%. So most of the time it hits. But yeah, if Hurricane misses, then are we just immediately fucked? Yes and no, it appears. Oh, what a wacky game. What a wacky game. Maybe, do we get here with Muscle Band? We do barely show kill with Muscle Band. But it's like, again, showing kill versus, are we actually going to pick this up? I think we have to go on the 80% that it hits. And then if not, we steer around that. Oh, man. What a nightmare. We're just going to go and say it works. Swap Arcane into, or swap question mark into Arcane from Arcane. Noivern attacks. Noivern blasts. Or Noivern hurricanes. Arcane. They're gonna take. We'll say Arcane to. What is that? We'll say max health. 282 minus 91. To 191 HP. Jar. And yeah, we're just going to need to find a mon that baits what we needed to in this first slot. So, do we ever want to... I know Arcanine is good for the rest of this fight, is my only hesitation for pre-poisoning it here. Because that saves us... Well, that doesn't even... I think we don't do it because that saves us... That saves us... That doesn't really save us. I wonder if Muscle Band would be better on this guy so that... Does 2 Rock Slides pick up the kill? But then after, they would be baiting the fast kill after. Maybe that's the way we get... Then, yeah, then we'd probably have someone coming in on the Sneasler slot. Oh, well then... Yeah, we'd have someone coming in on the Sneasler slot. Is this guaranteed if we're showing fast kill? Where's the priority AI? So... Slow kill is at most 11. Damaging move kills. AI mon is faster and the move has priority and the AI is slower. So this should always click that over... Yeah, that's how that works. It should always click priority over slow kill. Let me check that. If seen, if AI we should have special score, prior damaging moves. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm trying to understand. Okay, let me talk through this, see if I understand it. So, if we are showing fast kill against this is against this Metagross. Bullet Punch is going to get... Okay, so it's basic. Every damage move, the highest damage move, we get +6 or... So it's not the highest damage move. But if it knows it's dead... The Amon is fast and the move has priority and the AI is slower. See, that's when I'm not getting how this gets... What this score ends up being. Is it like a base 6 with 6 on top? Move plus target. Because I'm trying to understand if it would ever, in the world where Arcanine shows a fast kill in front of this, but is... Well, could it Meteor Mash as well? Well, yeah, what's the slow kill versus fast? From my understanding, it'll always, if there's a mon in front of it that shows that it's kill, it's always going to priority. It's always going to click the priority because it knows it's going to die, or it thinks it's going to die. I'm just only concerned about this guy clicking Zen Headbutt on Sneasler. Slow kills max +11, and then this should be +12 then, right? All of these moves as I see, they'll never get the +6 round being the highest damaging move. Oh, this is actually what I was looking for, not that. So that it gets +11. So that's what I'm seeing, and that makes this scarier than against Metagross. Because that means that Metagross could... There's a world where Metagross doesn't click Bullet Punch. There's a 1,000,000% a world where Metagross goes for Zen Headbutt and just kills Sneasler, which would be pretty bad. So, I mean, we can't quite do this switch right yet. We need someone who's dead to... Someone who like gets the shit kicked out of them by Bullet Punch and is faster. Can you take both? You need like Focus Blast, Meteor Mash kind of thing, but I don't think that's great either. So this quite isn't the answer because of one world where we get fucked. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Maybe there is the Zen Headbutt world we want to live in. Or maybe instead of baiting the kill, we actually just want to fucking kill it. Yeah, so Metagross. Who are mons that, regardless if they get hit, would be showing a fast kill from Metagross? Scuda, not a good option. Midchan. What about the guy who can get crit? Boy, oh boy. we're getting Drifloom in here. Blaziken baits and Drifloom. Anyone else gonna, I assume Arcanine would bait and Drifloom. Correct. But that would be... They would need to be coming in on that first turn, right? So, I mean, we could still... Not Drifloom. No, Jump Off. I was going to Jump Off Drifloom. Yeah, dude, my brain is fried from this. Yeah, we could do... Have them coming in on that first one. Sorry, I got a work message. Just looking at it real quick to make sure I'm not involved. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. So if we can come in on this, we'd be baiting Fast Kill. Yeah. Again, the scary one becomes if Noivern misses. We need Noivern to hit their moves. Well, then we get to the situation where Arcanine is not baiting a kill from this guy. Right? And they could just explode. I mean, if that happens, we get like the 1%, but then Sneasler's getting chipped, right? Well, I don't think Sneasler getting chipped is going to matter from this Drifloom. Slash... This would have to be Charcoal. We'd be coming in on... Well, it couldn't be Charcoal. Because if we're wanting to swing with Arcanine, which we probably would in this scenario... well, maybe we don't want to swing with Arcanine, right? We probably don't want to swing with Arcanine. The Nightmare scenario is... Well, if they miss... Then what happens there? So I need to find my headphones. Give me un moment. We're so back. Where the heck is my source? I'll tell you in 1 second. Noel, I gotta switch my headphones. Beautiful. Why is the cord gotta be? I need like a slight extender on it. It's too close. Okay, we're back. All right, so the line is getting better. We are moving somewhere. We're just not as... It's not as easy as I thought it would. Because we're trying to prepare for every scenario. So... Yeah, but Arcanine would bait in... Arcanine's probably going to be... Arcanine with Charcoal would be one of the few mons that wouldn't bait in Metagross. So... And they would be in the second slot. So we'd want Arcanine in the second slot. We'd have the mon taking... this coming along. But it's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along. Yeah. Yeah, the biggest concern is... Well, then we would know... That's the one good thing I guess we have there, is that we would know that... Sneasler would get targeted. If Arcanine doesn't get chipped at all, we would know Sneasler is getting targeted by the Hurricane. And we're probably going to have... Well, I was going to say we're going to have Monsu like taking Hurricane in the back, but I don't think that's going to be quite the case. Because we're going to have whatever leads this fight is going to be baiting Hurricane. Could we start with Blaziken? Yeah, Blaziken's too fast. Alright. Okay. So we probably need another Mon for that slot. Okay, so... Say it's going to go as expected. Arcanine gets hit coming in. They are holding Charcoal, which means they're going to see outspeed KOing this guy, and they're going to be seeing outspeed but not out damaging. So I believe this would bring in Drifloon. Yeah. Because this is slower in O code, so that's going to be -1. Drifloon would be 0. Yeah, so to bring in Drifloon. Most likely they've gotten hit and they're baiting Focus Blast. We would need Focus Blast and Shadow Ball. Have the Mon coming in, be cool with that. And it doesn't matter what would happen the turn after, right? Well, that's probably the turn we'd want to get Blaziken in, right? Because the turn after we're going to be killing Noivern before it attacks. Because we're going to chip it this turn and then kill the turn before it attacks. So this is going to go into Arcanine, and then Arcanine's going to be baiting Focus Blast, and then sometime Shadow Ball. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the true sketchiest thing that happens here is... Explosion. But I don't know if there's a world where we have the luxury to play around that, right? We need someone better than Arcanine. Someone that baits in Drifloon, but... Ah, man, that would be such a fucking disaster. But what are the odds of it exploding at full health is... Yeah, like 5%. It's even lower than 5%. Yeah, if we get hit by that, then... Okay, GG, well played. Go next. But taking Acrobatics, too, is gonna... Like, are we just dead to crit Acrobatics? Oh, that's gonna do a fuck ton of damage. Yuck. Would we ever want Metagross to come in? Well, if we have someone who can bait a guaranteed KO for Metagross, who's slower, I guess, that might be better. It's just like dealing with the Metagross is real fucking annoying. But I mean, if we could find a pivot turn, well, say we, again, we're just ending up trying to get either Arcanine or Blaziken in front of the Metagross so we can fuck around with it, or just outspeed and OHKO it, which would be the ideal. Not show that we're going to outspeed and OHKO it, actually outspeed and OHKO it. Because then whatever comes in after, we can have some fun with. Oh, Blaziken's a speed tie with Drifloon? Kill me. Well, then that means it thinks it's faster. So if Blaziken takes any chip, which is likely, they'd be baiting like a guaranteed Acrobatics, which is actually probably good. Anyways, let's get back to making sure we have guaranteed kills here. I'm going to put you guys down here because we haven't decided yet. Who is all in contention for slot 1? Scuda. Scuda. Metachan. Torterra. Nope. Not Torterra. Scuda. Metachan. Scuda, Metachan. Looks like it just Scuda and Metachan, so probably Metachan seems like our most usable lead. Well, what does Metachan bait here, right? There's no way we can trick Metachan. I mean, there's no way we can trick Metagross. This just might be. It's the one that it's hard to tell though because we've been losing resources as we go along. The fights just get harder because of that. So it's hard just having a sample size of 1, knowing what the fuck's happening. Could like a pre-poisoned... What about like pre-poisoned Life Orb Metachan? Could we always show a kit it would be Meteor Mash / Zen Headbutt? Because I think if we go this path... Yeah, the problem with bringing in Drifloom over... this guy... Well... Metachan would be outspeeding, outdamaging Metagross, and would be outspeeding but not outdamage Drifloom. But if we go like Metacham with like a Life Orb and pre-poison, we take 10% from fake outing this guy. Still be baiting the same move from them after, and then Metagross would see... I guess the problem with Metagross here is they would see a slow kill, not a fast kill. Are we always dead to... No, we're not. Poison won't do enough. So what if we go... Is there any world where we like... Yeah, really, can we trick this guy? I mean, we're faster with both, so no. Yeah, the only way we trick it is if... Does Metagross learn some like wacky ass move? They could bait Bullet Punch here. Medical Cham. I mean, ripping a fake out the Noivern's way is nice too. Mega Metachan can't just straight up kill. Oh, this is jacked Metachan, ain't it, though? Yeah. Our true Metachan only has 0, which we have to keep in mind. That definitely is an important swap. Let me double check that. Yeah, because that's going to be way important for baiting. Correct. And let's, for also purposes while we're doing this, in case we want to go up a level, we're at 81 here. Pre-poison Metachan would be not always dead. I think pre-poison Metachan would always be dead too. Well, let's see if we can do these numbers, right? How much does pre-poisoning Metachan at 81 take? Because we could bait a guaranteed Shadow Ball. Ludicrous. Ludicrous. Especially because we could get Kecleon in. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Died by 8. Take 25. That number looks good. 81. Well, we can't pre-poison because it's a fucking gym. Dummy. Big dumb dummy. But we could Life Orb. We could normal Metachan Life Orb. What up, Sweeze? We will never escape this battle. It's pain, suffering, and all of the above. Oh, absolutely. This has been my tagline for anyone popping in today. What we're planning to do for this fight is use 3 scales to change Sneasler's nature. Potentially to 1 we'll have to change later. And then 4 candies. And the fight's still hard. But we're already planning on using 3 of these candies on Tate and Liza. Like, our Tate and Liza safe line involves 3 candies. So it's only really using 1. Plus, this makes Sneasler faster than everything else in this gym besides Crobat later. So it'll be useful. Copium. Boom. Yeah, I did get Sneasler, though. If we didn't get Sneasler, I think the run would be over. Or no, we just have to find a crazy different line for this fight. We'd probably have to do a super risky version of this fight. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, if we go Life Orb but normal Metachan. The problem, see, we need to be. Oh, but they're faster? Oh my god, wait. Metachan being exactly the speed is so good. Holy shit, wait, that's so good. And we go Life Orb Metachan? So then, how about this? And this Medi is dead. Okay, so, and then Sylveon's never going to protect because it sees a slow kill on Metachan, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, finally, I think we're going to get somewhere. I know I've said that like 40 times. Sneasler. Well, actually, first, what's going to happen on this turn? Medi, Fake Outs, Sylveon. Or no, Medi's going to Fake Out Noivern. Medi Fake Outs Noivern, Sneasler, KOs, Sylvie, and then that's it. We get the act. They don't get the act. Only showing slow kill, showing fast kill here. Yeah, we're going to go no Mega Evolve. Export. So then we're going to take 10%. We're going to go down to 90. So this, we're going to see, for baiting orders on this side, Metagross would see slower and OHKOs. Drifloon would see faster and OHKOs and only is always going to kill with Shadow Ball. So as long as Medi's in slot 2, Medi should bait in Drifloon. Because they see faster OHKO. And when they actually come in, they're always clicking Shadow Ball. So turn 2, what do we need to do? Actually, we need to show how much damage we're going to do the Noivern. because this is actually important. There's no world where whose fake out does more damage. Oh yeah, because Metachan would have to be able to one tap with Poison Jab, which I don't think they get there. Nah. I think they need to be mega. Yeah, they need to be mega and boosted and higher level to do that. So we're good on that. Yeah. So how much does fake out from Life Orb normal Metachan do to this guy? That's still some. 38? Noivern goes to 38 plus that. 7 HP, and then Medi goes to 206 divided by 10. 20. Yeah, I think that's how it does the math, right? So there'd actually be 186 from Lorb Chip. So that happens. Medi is going to be across from this. Medi with this moveset will be showing slower in O-code. By that, Drifloom's going to be showing faster in O-code. Baits in Drift. Medi swaps to blank, blank, blank. Then Sneasler clicks something. Sneasler does something. What is Medi baiting? Hurricane. Noiv. Hurricanes. Maybe this is how we get Blaziken in. Noiv, Hurricanes. The swap. Yeah, so what I think we're probably doing here is poison jabbing Noivern and then trying to kill the next turn. Noivern's always going to attack because they see fast kill here. Poison jab plus the fake out plus the life orb chip is going to eventually kill it. I guess this could get annoying if that poison jab crit kills. But okay, so now the question becomes, we want to find a Pokemon who can take Hurricane and Shadow Ball. You're dead to crit Hurricane, unfortunately. Even at 85? Our good pal Kecleon? Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, we probably have a lot of mons who don't mind taking Shadow Ball. Not faster than this guy. Shadow Ball would hurt, and they're taking the Hurricane first. How? Actually, a lot of motherfuckers don't like getting hit by Hurricane. Who would have thought? Because we're going to be able to, most likely we're poison jabbing. We're going to poison jab Noivern next turn. So whatever comes in, really we just, their most important thing is, their most important goal is being able to either Oko Drifloom with a Lumberry or bait another killing move after taking a Shadow Ball. So they need to take a Shadow Ball, a Hurricane. Well, let's go here and see if there's any mons that can, without any boosting items, outspeed and one-shot Drifloom. We're asking a lot on that. Ghost Flying doesn't have any quads. That Rock is probably, oh, it's low both defenses, but high HP. You're not faster. You're not master. Yeah, who fits in the like speed category that we're looking for? Thunderbolt doesn't quite do it. Life Orb's already used up for this fight. Well, let's go into the bag of tricks and mystery to see who is happy taking a hurricane. Because I think that might honestly end up being our most limiting factor. Gyarados being a little bit too slow kind of sucks. Imagine we're also going to have some guys that are just like tickled by Shadow Ball. Yeah, I think like non-stab rock moves. We're not going to really have anyone besides like, yeah, Hydreigon. Who comes in? What up, Scamp? Little Wordle action. Let's see. Let's do a little Wordle action to break up the monotony. All right. Today's Wordle is my second word. Oh, shit. That's hype. Let's see if we can be lucky is Scamp. Today we begin as a gamer. Gamers say nothing. What would someone smart play as their second word? What about... Wait, Rowdy is that. Yeah, what about we get a little rowdy? Okay. R-O. Probably want an S. Do we... Sprout. What about getting in that water? We go a little spout. No, we need the R. Short. S-H-O-R-T. Getting a lot of high-use letters, not doubling up anywhere. God damn it. Okay, so now we're in the classic situation. I mean, what else besides sport, right? Snort. It could be Snort. I don't think New York Times is playing Snort. I think sport is more likely than Snort. I'm going to trust my gut and play for sport. Beautiful. Also, that's a fun second word. Using a lot of high-value letters. Not too shabby. Adieu, but that second's always sport. I guess that's true. Yeah, you got to use that O somewhere. Smart. Smart. TNS. I need TNL to be more common on this stream. We're feeling all right. It feels doable, which is better than it's felt the last couple of days. But it's finding the exact swaps that we need. Sexy house today? What is a sexy house? Okay, back to the dailies real quick. Back to the dailies. Okay. San Francisco, I'm going to assume pretty damn high property value. Decently large house. Let's just start. We'll start with a cool million. Way up. Okay, I have no idea what I'm talking about. This looks beautiful on the inside. Yeah, this is I see what you mean now by a sexy house today. This is amazing. Are we just going to go with a cool... We'll go, instead of going a cool 2 million right on the nose, we'll go a cool like 2-1. And it's still large. I don't know anything about houses. I'm just going to go 5 million, and then surely we don't have any more to go up. It's still higher than 5 million. Good Lord. This is a really nice house. A lot of natural lights. I don't know about San Francisco. I didn't think it'd be this bad. I mean, it is a 5-bedroom, 6-bath house in San Francisco. Looks like pretty city proper. What about, let's rip a nice 5-bedroom, 6-bath, 5 million. How much higher are we going to have to go? I kind of probably want to like pincer this and maybe go like 5-9, and hopefully we're getting above it. It still has to go up. Oh, we're fucked. We are so fucked. 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. Oh no! I keep on thinking we're gonna get above it. It's funny. I showed my parents this game yesterday, and my dad made the same fatal flaw that I'm making here of just being like the little arrow. I'm gonna be close enough. God, this house is all this natural light is beautiful in this house. We got to go for the gamble. I mean, when in doubt, 69. Okay, wow, way. I gotta realize the little arrow means way up. Doesn't San Francisco have the highest homeless population in America? Yeah, makes sense. I believe it. This game sucks. Bad game. I'm not bad. The game is bad. Now let's go back to the bad game. Okay. So we had a limited pool of mons that could take a hurricane, right? I guess Hydreigon can technically take it. And yeah, I was going to say Hydreigon probably takes fucking nothing from this guy. The only thing about taking a hurricane here is that we can't guarantee. This also makes this compounding things that make this fight so fucking annoying. We can't take a hurricane here because, or we can't bring something like, excuse me, we can't bring something like Black Glasses Hydreigon because if hurricane hits and confuses, we're done so. But the benefit here we have though is the fact that Noivern doesn't get the move next turn because they're just going to get whopped by Poison Jab. So I think Hydreigon probably takes... Well, can we set up a 50-50 that always works for us if we go Black Glasses Hydreigon? Because I think if we go Black Glasses Hydreigon and it doesn't confuse us, well, we'd be just straight up dead to crit Hurricane. That's a no bueno from my front. Maybe we can do a similar thing. Well, we can't really do a similar thing with Arcanine, right? Because Arcanine doesn't one-tap this guy. Just like, they don't get Rock Tomb. Do we have a different single target? Do we have like a single target rock move that could get there? Rock Blast and we hit all 5. Genius. It appears to be a no on that front. What about Dreadnought? We'd have a better idea of... Well, Dreadnought's not faster. But they could probably be dead to... Oh, well, they can't get crit. They're taking that second. I guess the annoying thing that happens here is the 50-50 of them being slower. Right? Like, if they were faster... mons that are faster than Drifloon. You take a lot from Shadow Ball and a lot from Hurricane. Does Drifloon see a slow kill on... No. I don't think we want to kill Drifloon first. Maybe just search for another flip turn or another wait turn. No world where we get Medicham back in, right? No. Absolutely not. Because baiting 2 Shadow Balls here would be so electric. This game sucks. And knockoff Sash, I think Sash is still activates, so that's not a cheat code we have. Game's too hard, nah. Okay, but let's remember where we're at. Turn 1, kill this guy, fake out Noivern. Turn 2, we're baiting Hurricane always, and then we're always baiting Hurricane, Shadow Ball, 2 fast kills. Hurricane, Shadow Ball. Kecleon can't take a crit Hurricane. And it's not like Sucker Punch gets them there. I mean, how many rolls of crit Hurricane kills Kecleon? Am I a prompt? What you mean, Munch? Am I prompt or a prompt? It's a crit, so that'd be a 1 in 16 into a... So 1 in 16 into... Nah, the Google VO3? Is this some AI thing? Tier creations. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, my auto-generated. Dad, once they build the AIs to play Run and Bun, it's cooked. First, they came for the Minecraft streamers, but I said nothing because I don't know how to play Minecraft. Then they came for the Nuzlockers, and I said nothing because I was too busy staring at a calculator. No one will be as stupid at Run and Bun as me. Yeah, it is legitimately frightening about how hard it is to see through some of them. Like, yeah, the fact that some of them are hard for, like, us people who are more connected in and tapped in with the internet freaks me out because the elderly, even, like, my parents' age, like, people like that, they're gonna have no fucking clue what's AI or not. I mean, some of the stuff that's shitty that we can... a more tapped-in generation can more easily see and just vet or just like know on the spot by vibes it's AI. It's we're gonna get to a point where no one really can tell, or at least it's tremendously difficult, and that sucks. We can't even just guaranteed kill this with Sucker Punch. I mean, if we get hit by this, we're always dead to acrobatics. Yeah. Yeah, we're all AI. You've no proof that I'm real. Have you ever seen my hands? Look a little weird to me. Well, yeah, it could still just all be a simulation. That's even more fun. What is the purpose? Nah, my whole chat is actually just... It's all bots and Moonman. Because AI cannot say the things, could not generate the thoughts that Moonman does. They are truly one of a kind. That's exactly what you would say, Noel. Can I make Dreadnought always dead too? Did you really just say, call me AI the way I make her generate sloth? Jesus fucking Christ. You are punished with death. Commit die. By Google AI or die. Ah, you son of a bitch, you got me. Revolution is now a white man. Okay, what if we take a Shadow Ball? What if we are holding a Poison Barb? Do these things make contact? Can we say Dreadnought gets fucked? Call me Grok the way I hate my Nazi dad. Okay, y'all are cooking today. I like the general anti-AI sentiment we have here. Obviously there's good uses for it, and like if it's able to, I mean, what should happen is AI should be used in ways to allow people to have more free time to focus on the things that they cannot assist with. But likely it'll just make the people who work have to work harder, us burning down millions of Amazon forests to run the machines to make AI generated images of Trump bombing the Gaza Strip, instead of actually doing things that would better the use of humanity. I hear there's like cool stuff they're doing with like mapping DNA and like curing cancer and stuff like that, where things that would previously take months or years is able to be expedited. That's the thing that should be happening. But the Stargate? The fucking what now? Stargate, Texas. Oh, great. We can read the AI about it. AI infrastructure. Why Texas? Don't y'all have, are starting that like weird fucking weather? You think you would just want to do that in the middle of fuck all nowhere? Put a bunch of farming machines, run fiber to the middle of the center of the United States and put that there. I can't imagine our own AI hitting you. I mean, that much of a loser. Yeah. You try to hard program it to like you, and it's just like, nah. What was I going to say? Hurricane doesn't make contact. And Shadow Ball doesn't sound like it should make contact, right? It's so funny. We're doing so many things to make sure our Pokemon take more damage. But I think they should live this, right? I mean, we're never going to get crit, which is nice. So Hurricane does min. We'll go max Hurricane 113 plus max Shadow Ball. Ooh, that's going to be cutting it real close, ain't it? 120. And then Poison Barb would kill us. See, what we are fucked by is Noivern missing. Noivern really needs to hit these moves. Because if both hit, we are big chilling. Yeah, because I think if they both hit, we're always going to be dead to fast Shadow Ball. Even if we go like a Citrus. Well, I would probably in this scenario go with a Citrus. So we're not baiting Silverwind. Silverwind hit both? Nar. But in the scenario that... Oh, well, I guess in that scenario, we do get bailed out by Special Defense drop Shadow Ball. I think we say that... And then what are we afraid of if it does... Well, I guess it would just be the boom there. Mm-hmm. It's probably just the boom is what we'd be afraid of in that scenario. All right. I can see the slides. Yeah, dude. Going glasses, non-glasses is just such a monumental improvement. Yeah. Who would have thought upgrading, being able to visualize things, having vision is good. Call me white vision. The way I be. Y'all know about that. I only know about this because my partner watched the show. They literally named a fucking character White Vision. You can't think about how maybe someone being called White Vision is not a great thing. You don't want to be... yes, the classic quote from the series, I am Vision, from White Vision to Vision. Wow. Yeah, it's so on the nose, and also, it's just a stupid fucking name. But anytime I make a joke where I'm like, I have this idea, I'm like, I got the White Vision. I can see. I can fight. Yeah. Okay. Medi swaps to Dreadnought. Dreadnought, who I'm probably giving a citrus here. Yeah. Dreadnought, who I give citrus. And it's going to take those hits. We have ways to dance around it, and then they're going to be showing dead to Shadow Ball the turn after. Say we take double min roll. 102 plus 95. That's going to proc citrus, right? 244 minus 197, 47, and then 47, divide this by 4, plus 47. So long as we're still dead to Shadow Ball. We are with double min roll. I think we still go citrus there, though. Because that would have to be exactly double min roll, no attack drop. And this just, I think, makes the swap safer. I think we can still play a little bit of... We can still kind of be a little brave. What name also implies that, like? Yeah. That they should all just... There should be various colors of vision. It's just the same way if there was a Power... You know how the Power Rangers are named after their color. If there was a white Power Ranger and they were talking about their name, it'd be the kind of thing where you take a step and be like, maybe the writer's room should not create a Power Ranger who is the color white. Boy, do I love white vision. Anyways, I was going to say I'm going to get banned from Twitch for that, but actually I'll get a kick contract if I do, so that might put me on the right track to making some money. Any hoozle, we're going to go... So, Sneasler is going to chip Noivern. That dude made mad kids in trouble. Oh, yeah. Like a kid on the playground being like, I want to be that one. And some lunch monitor comes over and just like, you do not quite know the extent of your failings of what you are saying right now. You have a great career in politics ahead. If you stream on Kick, I will low tier God you. That would be valid. That would be immensely valid. Unless Kick gave me like the set for life contract, then I'm basically streaming to no one. And what I do over there is just, I just start streaming TFT. I just spend my days collecting money and doing absolutely fuck all. Streaming to no one. Yeah, what was I going to say? Mons that can take a Shadow Ball and aren't afraid of what would come next. You play Pokemon White. Yeah, I only play Pokemon White and White 2 challenge games. Sorry. That's a hilarious bit. That is a hilarious bit. I still gotta remember to my first stream in Australia, make sure I flip everything upside down when I go live. I definitely will be like super jet lagged and forget to do it, but that is also an electric. I forget who keeps on reminding me to do that. That's such a great idea. Anyways, we are gaming. We're gonna be baiting Shadow Ball, so we're gonna swap in the Dreadnought, Sneasler trips Noivern, and Drift attack Dread. Turn 3, Sneeze KOs. Sneeze is going to KO our good pal Noivern. Then let's see. There's a chance we have to steer here, but I like the amount of steering that this would involve. Dread swaps into... Okay, so who's going to be what? I mean, if I really want to go full... You can't take a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is actually, yeah, a move you hate. And you can't one-tap. Now, what we want to bait in, what we want to have is a Mon that takes Shadow Ball that baits in... Well, actually, does something like Arcanine show kills on both these guys? Nah, they would bait another Shadow Ball here. Because I don't think we have the luxury to continually ignore... Because what we expect... Well... Let's look for this, then. You can take a Shadow Ball. Oh, wait. That's actually exactly what we want, right? We want Black Glasses Hydreigon. Is there anyone else who can outspeed and one-tap this Drifloon? You cannot. You are too frail. Yeah, we're going to do our boy. You know it ain't you, boy. Black Glasses. God, and if everything goes well, this turn will be super fun. Sneeze, KOs, Noivern. Drifloon Shadow Ball should do fucking jack shit to this guy. Drifloon Shadow Balls, Hydro. Well, who does Hydro bait in? Oh, they're slower. O-Code. Okay, yeah, they're going to bait in the Mon we want to bait in. Sick. Does Metagross just win here? I mean, does Hydreigon just win here? I wonder if we'll have the same... Well, I think this might be a situation where we just are... We kind of steer based on HP. Because depending on HPs and... Like, if we have the safety to double up on Metagross. Because we could very easily just, like... knock off... Because the thing that was scaring us about the Metagross before is that this is... Sometimes Bullet Punch into... Yeah, you two are both not really afraid of the Miss Maggies. Well, I mean, if... And it would never be Bullet Punch over here. Yeah. And I guess we could also... the annoying thing is that Sneasler moves first. Yeah, the annoying thing about this is that Sneasler moves first. Like, if Hydro moved first, we could know if this Dark Pulse... we wouldn't be, like, wasting an attack, right? Does Sneasler die to... No, they don't die to... Okay, so I think we might actually just be able to win from that position with this set of Mons. All it took was 7 resources invested to get a line that only involves 4 Pokemon. All we need is the good Pokemon. This is Hydro with Black Glasses. Okay, what would be the scenarios we need to prepare for? So Dread's going to swap in the Hydro, Sneeze, there's going to Shadow Ball this. Turn 4, Sneeze, KOs. Oh, no, well then, what happens here is... Hydro baits in Guardy B, then Sneeze, Okos, Guardy, and Hydro, Okos, Drift. And what Guardy is going to do... Well, it's the same thing that we have with this Metagross later, where it's like, there's a chance they Shadow Sneak, but if they don't Shadow Sneak, because they can either Shadow Sneak because they see that their outsped and killed by this guy. Well, then they would Shadow Sneak Sneasler, which I think we'd prefer less. Regardless, Baba, they're dead. Which will leave a Metagross Miss Magius situation. Where it appears we can safely double up here. Weakness Policy doesn't increase speed, it's just attack. Yeah, and the beautiful thing about that is if it decides to Bullet Punch, which it would only Bullet Punch Hydreigon, and you don't care about anything here. Yeah, Psych Up just matches stat boosts. Yeah, so that doesn't do shit to us. Yeah. I think you just don't want enough. No, I think with this, we've got it. I think this is literally it. Yeah. Yeah, get into it here. And this knows about the Focus Sash, so it's not going to try to target us or have any sort of delusions of killing us. Yeah, and then the next turn... Because, yeah, we can safely double up on this Metagross. Safely double up on the Metagross. I think we just win from this spot. Yeah, we beat every option, including roll to the left. I know Arcanine is really good into this fight. I'm trying to think of... I think Arcanine will be my fifth man, and then we want to bring something that is good in the fight slash... Who would be fine? We're not happy losing anybody. Yeah, remember the position, Pokemon. You were so right, bestie. You can go like Gyarados. We need this guy for the line. I'll go Beware. I don't see a tremendous amount Beware is doing, but also Beware being able to come in on a lot of these moves. Yeah, Beware seems like a good, like, we're getting fucked here. We'll throw this guy at it. I mean, there is... Yeah, they have a lot of immunities. We're just going to do that to the... All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're going to invest all of our resources and hopefully win the fight. BRB. I still got to plug in my headphones. What was I going to say? Yeah. Well, I'm tempted to bring Kecleon because Fake Out, Sucker Punch, etc. But and the same reason I'm not bringing Gyarados because I think Gyarados is a good fit for this fight. Gyarados and Kecleon are both on the Tate and Liza team, so that's why I'm like, we're gonna let those gamers be. All right, let's see if I cooked. Time to spend all of our... Wait, is the colors between the two overlays different? Why is it like that? Why? Oh, yeah, we have a great space tag. As long as we don't use all of our candies, we have a great space tag. We have to teach Poison Jab to Sneasler. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think that might be the only thing we need to teach. Camelto's great there too? Hell yeah. Yeah. Say it with me, Noel. We scale. It's just truly the next fight. We do scale. Inshallah, we do scale. It's just always the next fight. Yeah, we're stacking Kecleon and Tate and Liza. Because the big reason Kecleon's still alive is because we had delusions of doing the heist at some point. But now, because there's no chance we can do the heist, Kecleon is giga dying. For the free TR? What's the free TR? Free my dog TR. Oh, man. Looks like I got something caught in my throat. Let's fake out into Lando. Oh, man. We'll figure out something for that fight. Yeah, surely. Yeah, if we get there, we'll be excited. Oh my god, let me go get a cough drop. Jesus, I don't know what happened. True. Munch knows. We scale. We finna been scaling. That's what I've been saying since the dawn of time. Veni Vidi Vici. We came, we saw, we scaled. Alright. Muscle band on the sneeze band. Lorb on medical cham. Dreadnought gets a citrus. Chat get black glasses. I think we're going to go citrus here, and then I think we probably should go charcoal on Arcanine. Something in my gut is telling me that this might be the move. Alright. We got a lot of shit we got to do. They need the moves that they have. You need black glasses. That's what. Is that the end? Oh, okay, no. I hate when it does. It's the same way with like you're on the phone with something and it like runs. You think it ran out and then it starts going again, the music, especially because it's like you're never happy to be on hold with any sort of support. But that should be a crime punishable by death at any support line that does that shit. All right. Time for the big investment. Our boy Sneeze is here to fight. I believe we're showing these both as 81s. Correct. We actually both need them to be 81s. Yeah, time to cry. All right, long sneeze. Get invested. Get connected for free. Education connection. We've been saving them up for something. I guess they're all for this guy. 2, 3, 4. Fucking Christ. Then we need some more resources for him. I'm going to go Jolly. Up speed, down special attack whenever using special attack. Yeah, speed's going to be the thing that gets us over the edge. Cool. Your long sneeze is now Jolly. Thanks, Pokemon. All right. Last thing we need to do is put Poison Jab on it. It's probably been a week since I've actually gotten to play the fucking game. We're going to go here. All right, gamers. It took... Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. It took many, 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 many a days. And this line still isn't perfect with all the resources we're putting in. But if we want to scale, we can't plan the same fight for 40 days and 40 nights. You'll beat it, Sue. Thanks, Sue. Okay. Yeah, this isn't a Kaizo game. We don't walk in and get immediately harangued. Yeah, if you want to gamble, go ahead. Right. Oh, give me a second to make sure. Wait, why is it saying preparing an ad? Why can't I do that? Okay. Why lose any Pokemon in this fight? We're setting up the gamble for going. One final check that everything's in order. First up, I want to export my update at Mons. What's the important bait? The important bait is Metachan baiting Drifloom second. So that means that Metachan needs to be diagonal to Drifloom. So they need to be slot 2. Yeah. Sui. This should be level 89. Jolly. Upspeed nature. What's up, speed? Nothing much. How about you? No moveset changed here. We need to be 81 to bait the right things. Citrus, no changes here. You have all the moves you need. Your moves are probably never going to change. Smart Strike is fine. We have the Charcoal in case we really need you. Ideally, either of these guys should not be coming. All right, goons. We've been grinding for this fight for so long. If this is on the wrong sides, we will restart. We want to see Sylveon diagonal. Cool. All right. Turn 1. We are going to Poison Jab Sylveon, and we are going to Fake Out Noivern. Let's confirm this one more time. Dude, the nerves begin when I actually have to make a decision. All right. Poison Jab always kills. This is just Life Orb, Telepathy. That doesn't stop anything. Yeah. Let's game. Okay. So, that's going to kill. Dalsim should bait in Drifloom. Cool. We did that right. All right. Sneasler is going to chip Noivern. Sneasler is not dead to anything from Drifloom. Sees slow kill from Noivern. Metachan is dead to fast kill from Hurricane and fast kill from Shadow Ball. And exclusively fast kill from Shadow Ball. That is correct. So Long Sneeze is going to jab our silly Bat Pal. And then Dalsim is going to swap into Dreadnought, who's going to be taking a Shadow Ball and a Hurricane. All right, Dread. The most important thing here, oddly enough, is we want to see that Noivern hits their move. They missed. Beautiful. Defense drop could be great. All right. We We might be in a tricky wicket here. Okay, let's see what everyone sees. Drifloom against Dread sees... Not a guaranteed move. Drifloom. So Drifloom could just straight up boom here. Or they could target someone else. Okay. Okay. What is our best course of action here? Long Sneeze is able to outspeed and KO Noivern no matter what. So, we don't have to worry about Noivern. Drifloom, what we really want to see is Drifloom Shadow Ball right. If Drifloom's attacking Sneasler can crit acrobatics kill, it's like exactly highest roll of crit acrobatics. So... I think we need to stay the course here. I mean, our run's already over if this guy clicks Explosion. Like, that's 1,000% sure. Because the scary thing is here, if Hydreigon and Sneasler both get boomed on, then of course the run is over. So, if this is boom here, we are pretty cooked. That would just likely be the end of the run. It's so low odds. But also Shadow Ball left would be really, really bad as well. So this isn't a great spot to be in. We want to see Shadow Ball right is the ideal scenario and still keeps us on script for what we want to do here. So let's see what happens. Poison Jab's going to happen first. And then Drifloom, your fate's in our hands. Shadow Ball, going right. Oh, thank you, you balloon. Thank you so much, you balloon. I think this is good that that's coming in first. I don't think it matters, TM. They do a little bit more to Sneasler, but they're not dead to crit. Hydro's going to get to move. Well, Mismagius can choose either side here. Hydro is going to... Oh, well, we're going to... it's knockoff, I think we want to do on Mismagius slot. Yeah. We're going to knock off Mismagius, and then we're going to Dark Pulse the balloon. The balloon is going to die before they get to act. Shadow Sneak is really great, especially if it's right. Oh. Oh. I think we lose the run. Yeah, that's it. That's a GG. That is heartbreaking. How is that? How does that happen? How does that even come in? I mean, I don't think it matters what we bring in here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, we had a good run, gamers. It's hard-coded to do that. Damn. I'm sad I did not catch that. Where is that hard-coded to do that? Ah, yeah. Dang. Well, that is incredibly unfortunate. Yeah, we don't beat Tate and Liza from here. We don't win. We probably don't even win this fight, TBH. I guess we're going to, like, Hammy and Dalsum. I think that's unfortunately probably just the end of the miracle run. Well, gamers, we had a good time. We had a jolly good time here. Alas. I had a feeling this fight might be the thing that does us in. Yeah. So we're probably going to... What does Metagross see? It might Bullet Punch the right-hand side. We're going to go Flare Blitz here, and then what does Miss Magius see? Bunch of bullshit. We'll go on the expected Shadow Ball here. Yeah. I was going to do the same thing here again, yeah. That was a low odds balloon explosion there, too. Ow. Yeah, I should have known. That's just a knowledge check thing, unfortunately. And, well, now it's a 1v2. I mean, we probably win from this spot. Actually, oh, well, we have the whatchamacallit back. I don't think this guy can do anything. He can only take Mystic Fire. Damn, that is incredibly unfortunate. Do you not like Moonblast either? Nah. What is this spot taking? We probably go here, right? Yeah. Dang. And it ended up booming on the 2. That was probably a range. Ended up booming on the 2 most important mons, too. Heartbreaker. Well, Tamori, the run wiped. Yeah, it's the 2 most important guys on the team. Oh. They're just dead. Were both these guys just dead? Oh, they're both dead to it. Yeah, I mean, this run is over. Like, I'm not gonna... There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this at all. Well, gamers, it's been real. Can we still get out of the fight? I hate that there's a part of me just like, yeah, we gotta keep on power through this fight. No, I think this guy's Giga dead. I think we probably go one more here and then we go Superpower. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Well, gamers. No, the run is not. It is Giga over. I'm not going to spend 40 hours cooking for a line that will not work. Man. Let me give you your points. Oh, yeah, this is absolutely getting Mercy killed. That's why if I didn't think there's any hope, if I thought there was any hope, I would have taken the end of that fight a lot more seriously. Yeah, but it was the 2 most important mons getting fucked by a Shadow Sneak weakness policy. Yeah, I guess things to know, but honestly, dude, I feel so good about the next run because now I know so much about the game. Like, I was going to play a new game plus or anything, yeah. We did not know about the hard-coded Shadow Sneak weakness policy interaction. Yeah. What? Curiosity. What stream number is this? This would be very poetic because Emerald Kaizo lost on stream 100. Do I have a number for this? Let me check. I'm very, very curious. But honestly, it's a bit of a weight off the shoulders, save so many mod sections. Exactly. Like, I know so much more. Like, that's why I don't... It also was getting to the point where every fight was a fucking slog. And I like being able to play more of this, so... For real, we scale today, I mean it, no cap, for real, on God, was stream 91. So... Let's see... 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. This is stream 97. Nah. Yeah. I guess I could take a big break, but I want to give back. I want to get back in it. It's fun. Right now immediately want to restart and start playing again because this shit's so fun. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I cannot be happier about how this run went. Like, getting this far in run 1, getting bailed out in so many cool places. We lost so many mons. Like, so many mons that could have been saved by mistakes. Yeah, the next trainer is... Is it a trick? It's a trick room battle. Which, I mean, hey, we have a lot of slow mons in our box. We could probably do that, yeah. Yeah. That would be hella fun. Well, it's good, too, that I don't have, like, a big fight thinking about it. I mean, I could just spend the entire flight cooking up the Tate and Liza or whatever came up there. Yeah, but... Yeah, so many mons here that could have been saved by not making mistakes or being better in a situation. Like, a lot of these, this was lost to a mistake. Gengar was lost to being unfortunate. I think we probably could have found a line where we didn't have to sack this. I mean, our Maxi was a nightmare. Yeah, honestly, dude, like, I feel so much more confident in playing this game and understanding what's going on. I think these two both were lost to mistakes. Like, we may not win on run 1, but I think we can win on run 2. Well, it depends on if we get out our early game. Now I have to deal with the pains and pangs of early game. Let me add everything up. Yeah, like I'm super... You can't be mad about that at all. Now I just need the hope that Small Ant wipes. No. If he can do it in run 1 and there's not any bullshit that occurs for him, that's pretty sick. Yeah. You have multiple fights in a stream. I'm not gonna know how that's gonna feel. We'll probably just go like TNL gym. It's probably a good way to phrase this for the PB. Well, I know Turtwig's better for early game. I mean, we've done one run with Torterra, and I know it's really good. Man, this is weird. What's the level cap? I don't fucking know what the level cap for this is. Nah, I don't feel bad. This is cope. No, but we got super fucking far in the first run. There is a little bit of liberation, and this is definitely a little bit cope, but we're probably saving. Nah, the odds that no, that's cope. I'm not even gonna go down that path being like the odds that run wins. We're saving net time by resetting. That's maybe a little bit of cope. But what is the first level cap? Yeah, dude, I feel, dude, I'm so fucking ready for this run. Is there any specific stats we're looking for from our monkey? Level cap 12. We could probably get our 6-pack, though, right? Yeah, we didn't lose to No Polito. We lost to what is considered by some to be the hardest fight in the game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are we looking for from this guy? Definitely not that. Mixed attacker? Anyone got the goods on what we want from this guy? Oh, yeah, new names. Yeah, we're going monkey. Quad 31. Let me see if I can get some insider info about what we're looking for from this guy. Chimchar stats. What do we want Chimchar's nature-wise? 31 on attack speed and special attack. Hasty is the best nature. Is Hasty like down? So liking Hasty and then in the right notes. Hasty nature. Pokemon. Just tell me what Hasty is, please. Up speed, down defense. All right, cool. Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, I guess if it's going by the speed at which I beat the other games, yeah, run 3 is it. We were not prepared for the sneak attack weakness policy interaction, so we are cooked by that. So, But again, I'm so happy to play more of this game. This game's... now I get to have fun, right? This is when it starts getting fun. Yeah. We turtigged last time, so we're going to try the monkey. I know there's a lot of people love Chimchar. That's at least a low HP. Return to monkey. Yeah, and I'm gonna be way more aggressive on resetting for starter here because not that I'm as delusioned to think I'm just gonna get out of early game scot-free again. Chimothy Char. But that's not bad. Oh, we'll be on up speed. Why would you be so toxic? Nah. That is not what we want. That's the one we just had. Yeah. We want Jolly. Or, I guess it's Jolly or Knave we're looking for, right? Oh, or, I mean, Hasty or Knave is what we could potentially take. Yeah. So we'll just keep on looking out for Hasty and Knave. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Cool. Yeah, we're going to at least get to the point where we reset for the Chimchar today, and then if I have a little bit more time, we will. I'm going to hear this Chimchar cry so many times. Then we'll see if we can get our 6-pack. Any optimal... See, now I'm going to be asking all the big dumb questions again, because I don't remember. It was like 5 months ago I did the start of the game. 6-pack. Yeah, we're going to drink a 6-pack of beer. Pour one out for the homies. Hasty and Knave. Any particular order that is optimal to get our encounters? Brave, not Knave. Not Brave. Yeah, but I'm going to be asking all the dumb questions again. Nope, we're never going to hit the right nature. I do also want to try Penguin. I mean, Penguin Piplup is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I want a little bit more game knowledge before I run that. Because that thing seems incredibly complicated to run. There's 25 natures? Brother, just give me the one I want. We haven't even looked at IV on the right nature. Ah. This is the gameplay I missed. We weren't aware of the sneak attack weakness policy interaction. Flash. So we got a little cooked. But yeah, the run was bleeding out. Yeah. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah. Makes me feel like I'm back at home. The old... What happened? At least it's... You shouldn't feel good if we have nothing. Nah, dude. I guess I could GMO it. Because, I mean, we know what we want, right? We could randomize the other. Is there an easy way to GMO? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, this doesn't feel like... Yeah, I don't feel bad about losing this way. Yeah. Yeah, because I guess I don't really care about account for resetting these because I'm not counting resets because this resets for starter. I am of the mind that it is dumb to count these resets. There's the Hardy, the right nature. Will the numbers be in the right places? Damn. Oh, wait, that's not even the right nature. I can't read. Never mind. Hasty Hardy. Why did they make them so close? What if I do if I get a shiny? If I get a shiny, I will change its IVs. If it's not good. Okay, we'll do this for Hasty Knave. Oh yeah, dude, we didn't get beat. That's also what I'm excited about. There's so many things that we didn't hit or got like bad. Like I think besides hitting Quillfish, like I don't think our early game encounters we didn't really like super high roll anything. Cap. Yeah, is this just designed to give me the natures I don't want? Yeah, we could also... Yeah, I guess we could also just put scales in, too. If we get, like, the mon we want in the natures. Bro, the Scent of Scorch. Sass. I keep on forgetting what it is, so I have to keep on looking over to the monitor. Okay, wait. We're actually going to... Is it on this frame? No, my bad. It's on this frame that we hit the one we want. Nope. So lonely. How hard is it to GMO? GMO starter. How to GMO starter. GMO starter. Wait, what? Short age, badly bruxish? The bruh? Bruxish. And yeah, I just honestly just want... Well, I guess you can also just change the nature with... oh, no, wait, I should just do that, right? I should just oh my god. What I should be doing is checking the IVs. Oh, yeah, but that one that said I was going to win on Temperon was when I was at Norman. I just need 31 in attack, special attack, and speed, and then I can GMO everything else. Then I'll GMO the nature and the... well, at that point, why don't I just GMO fucking everything? I shouldn't make it all 31. Is it cheesy the GMO everything to be 31s? Yeah. Ba-doop-boo. Yeah, some of the shorts have been doing well. I've been happy with how they're performing. Yeah. Oh, how about we do this? How about this? We look for the nature we're trying to get. So hasty is what we're looking for, right? So we look once we hit a hasty one, we'll just GMO the IVs. Or not Nave. Yeah. And maybe we'll just get the right one with the right nature. At a certain point, I'll probably just be like, yeah, we're going to GMO fucking everything because we're not learning anything by doing this. It's like I'm allergic to the right nature. Yeah, but some of the shorts do well. It really seems like inconsistent what does well and what doesn't. But I mean, the best way to grow a channel in modern era is, of course, to just make shorts. So I'm just going to keep on chugging away at those. I'm not going to hit the right nature. I would like a farm fresh monkey, but he does not want to do it. And for penguin, you want like neutral nature. Jolly is... yeah. Okay, let's start looking for 31s in the right things. So that kind of just randomizes our numbers. So we want 31s in attack, special attack, and speed. I know the turtle's good. I know the turtle's good early game. 31, attack, special attack, and speed. Come on, Jimmy. Attack, special attack, defense. Whack. Attack, special attack. Nope. How hard is it to get 3 31s in the right place? Oh, I didn't even... that one wasn't it. That one wasn't it. We knew that one wasn't it. Nope. Okay, soon. What do we want to do nickname? Anyone got strong nicknames they want for the monkey? That's almost there. Gohan. Was Gohan our Blaziken? I figure we've had many Dragon Ball Son of Goku. Okay, yeah. I don't know nothing about this lore of the dragon and the balls, but yeah. I forget if we've done that. Someone says a Dragon Ball name, and I'm just like, they all sound the fucking same to me. I don't know shit about shit. Let's find these 31s real quick. Chimothy char. Chimothy. Chimchimity. Chimchimothy. Chimchimchery. Name it after Australian things. How many nicknames are we going to have? Chimothy Chalamet. Australian theme. Okay. You guys are going to start having to do some big research. Down Under. Steve Irwin. I love that your immediate 3-pack for Australia is Steve Irwin, Margot Robbie, and Hugh Jackman. Bet. Down Under. Fuck it, we'll go Australia. We're rolling starters because I don't want to full GMO it. We're looking for... How hard is it to get 331s in the right spot? I'm never going to get to actually play the game. See, now instead of playing all calculator, we're playing all game. That's almost it. I just want to play all game because I don't want to, like, make everything 31s, right? And want a natural way to roll the IVs on the ones we don't need. I can never get... Call him mate. Oh, yeah, he could just be our mate. Might. Chimothy char. Okay, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. A 0 special attack. I'm so tempted to click one of these other guys. Boy, mate. Dude, we can get the... It seems like we're always getting, like, right down the side 31s. Nope. Cheeky mix-up. If we get, like, a perfect neutral nature Piplup, we would run Piplup. Okay. Gnar. The bulk matters on this. What, isn't it super unlikely to get the 331s in the right spot? It can't be that unlikely, right? It's like, there's 6 of them, so it's like 3 out of 6 of them are going to be 31s guaranteed, so I feel like that's not that unlikely. Evidently not. Yeah. I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to fucking GMO it. Do we just take that? Honestly, I'm down to take that, up the speed, and swap the nature, and call it a day. I feel like I'm cool with that. Fuck it, we're gonna go with this one. Okay, I guess they're going to be our first mate. If we're manipulating stats, just cheat them on in. Yeah. Sure, why not? Okay, so then how do we put the scales in the game? Because what are we going to need for this? 3 scales? The 3-scale goat? Oh, the fucking hacked Bulbasaur with the stream crashed. Yeah. So, we need 4 scales hacked in. Boom, 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 down. Wow, such an empty box. So few resources. Cool. All right. Oh, I don't have running shoes now either. Good lord. Good golly gee. All right, let's find that thing to hack it in. Infinite heart scales. Okay, a lot of people talking about an infinite heart scale code. Yeah, so we go this, cheats, add new code. Well, let's see. Remove, remove. Okay. Let's see if this worked. And we need 4? Cool. All right, gamers. Yeah, see, don't worry. That's why I'm like, I don't want to GMO ever. I don't want to like make it perfect monkey. You know what I'm saying? Just want to do close enough and still have some of these stats randomized. Change nature. So what we were saying, we want... Oh, you see the little square that was off? We want... Knave. Up speed, down special defense. Yeah. Mate. And then we want to bump up speed. Cool. All right, so I believe this is the monkey we want. Boo doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. That. All right. He is our first. Well, he's our second first mate. Okay. I might. So I know. I might need to head out. I don't know when. How are we doing on time? A little after 6? Okay, cool. Then I'll probably just end stream now. All right, gamers. We are not going to get our 6-pack just yet. That is going to be reserved for tomorrow. I'll probably stream around the same time. Keep an eye on the Discord. But yeah, unfortunate. The run had to end sometime. But we got high hopes ahead. We've got our first mate. You got to start looking into all your Australian things. Let's do the first rival fight real quick. This will take 3 seconds. 3 seconds, I swear. We tried our best. Yeah, like, honestly, I cannot be mad at all about how well this run went. Like, I'm very, very happy with what happened. We got pretty damn far. We did some real cool shit, and now we just start at the beginning again. All right, let's beat her ass. Imagine we just lose the first rival fight. That. Okay. Yeah. Big old 07 for the first run. Yeah. Definitely a lot of mistakes I made, things I could have done more patient, but it was fun. It was hella good content, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I've been your pal, Saves Untitled. We'll be back tomorrow and figuring out what to do in the early game, because now I don't know jack shit about what's going on. Anyways, gamers, hope you have a nice rest of your night, rest of your day, and if you're never back, rest of your life. Bye-bye!